Hey everyone, Shebim here and welcome back to another video in our Gibraltar Challenge. Right, today we have two matches for you. First of all, the Bright Stars Trophy quarter-final match, and then we'll be taking on Man 62 in our final game of the first half of the league season. So without further ado, let's get straight into Lincoln Red Imps. Right, let's remember this is the Bright Stars Trophy quarter-final, which means that all the players in your squad have to be under the age of 23. So we've got a few players that can't play. But in goal, we're going to go with Thomas Martinho today. Having a fantastic season so far. At left back, the 17-year-old James Dean. He's got a lot of years left in this competition, hasn't he, really? Alongside him, we have Dave Taylor, who is actually really, really good. I mean, it doesn't. The coaches don't give him that sort of high ability, but if you look at the stats that he does have, the heading, marking, tackling, he's a fantastic centre-back, really. Alongside him, then we have Ron Cooper. I don't quite know how this guy's got 3 caps for the national side, but he has, and well done to him. So this is going to be a good chance for him to play today. Out on the right, then we have got Dan Osborne, the 19-year-old. Our 3 centre mids then are going to be Max Haygarth, and he's going to be playing alongside Sergio Andrade in the middle. And on the right, we have got Nick Campbell-Lean. Attacking centre mid today is going to be Gary Butterworth, who's getting... Oh, he's wanted now. Oh, Grimsby. It's always Grimsby. On the left-hand side of the attacking 2, we're going to have Wayne Hill. And on the right-hand side, we're going to have a bit of Dominic Gardner today. He's done so well for us so far. He's got 2 caps for the national side as well. That's pretty interesting. So we want to get to our third semi-final if we can. I feel like this will be a good one. I mean, if we can knock out Red Imps, Europa FC are already out. So if we can knock out Red Imps, this should be a competition we can storm. It really should be. So this is a big game. I really feel like this is sort of possibly like a final. Because like I said, if we do win, it should be easy to win the next 2. But I'm not going to say for definite. So far then, we're doing pretty well possession-wise, 63% possession. We do have a corner that Andrade swings in. It's headed clear, only as far as Cooper, who plays the ball all the way across. It's a bit high, but Wayne Hill picks it up. Haygarth with the shot. Oh, Max Haygarth! In the back of the net by Max Haygarth. And that's a good goal. That's his first ever goal for the club, actually. Wow. We've had him for a couple of seasons. He's not really been that great for us, has he, really? But we've had him for a couple of seasons. He's finally got his first goal for the club. Probably someone that might end up leaving in the summer. Especially if we do go professional, we're going to have a much higher quality of play. And I'm not quite sure that Haygarth is going to be at that sort of level. The 20-year-old Englishman. But there we go. 1-0 up after half an hour. They've had more shots even though we've had more possession. But we have the goal. That's the main thing, isn't it, really? Doesn't matter who has the most shots, it's who gets the most goals at the end of the game. That's all the record books are going to show. And we've had more shots now as well. Right, half-time, 1-0 up. I'm going to say that you're doing well, but I know you're capable of even more. Let's tell them that. That's hopefully going to give them a bit of a boost moving forward into the second half. I'd love to get a second goal just to be a bit more... Then we can be a bit more clever with who we bring on as well. Because we've got a few youngsters on the bench that haven't played that many games in the past. So it'd be nice for them to get an opportunity. Right, a highlight on the hour mark. It's them with a goal kick. Oh, it's been headed on, but Taylor's going to get there. Taylor clears the ball well. Goes all the way through to Williams. Don't let them back in it. Don't let them back in it. Don't let them back in it. I mean, they had 2 really good young players in Wayne Hill and James Dean, and we brought them both. So they've not got that many great players now. As Hartley bringing the ball forward. He's in the box. It's a good tackle by Ron Cooper. Well done. I was a bit worried about Ron Cooper because he is a youngster that hasn't really played many games for us. But that was a great tackle. That was by him. The ball is back in the Red Imps half, but they do have it back. There goes the ball across. Williams once again. Oh, Taylor heads it clear, but only far Lakeland Hartley! And there's the equaliser. Kirk Hartley, his 4th goal of the season, makes it 1-1 in this game. It has been coming, hasn't it, really? Yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. There was a ball by Williams. Late land and Hartley. It's a good shot. Martinho got a hand on it, but just wasn't strong enough. And the ball goes into the back of the net. It's 1-1 here. Right. Go on, get that ball back. Martin. Forward to Williams. Big ball forward. Young's in space. No. Come on, get him, Bim. Get him, Bim. Get him, Bim. Is that real words? Either way, he misses. That's the main thing. We've had 4 men booked in this game. We're really being a bit aggressive, aren't we? Do we want to freshen our legs up a little bit? Oh, we got some focus after the last bit of feedback. Hopefully we can see that out in the last 10 minutes. Looks like we're going to be going to extra time by the looks of it. Looks like we are. Okay. Extra time kickoff. I said we're far from pleased. Let's fire them up. Let's fire them up for this one. Right. Highlight. Andrade with a corner. Plays the ball in. Gardner's there. And Gardner heads it home. I was just about to take him off the pitch as well. I was literally just about to substitute Gardner off, and then he gets himself a goal. I'm happy. We need to hold on to it now. That's the main thing. We need to hold on to it. We've got 15 minutes left of extra time to hold on to this 2-1 lead, shall I say, not 1-0. Okay, let's bring on some fresh legs. Let's go for Arab. Why has it gone all funny? In place of Gardner. Matt Jackson. I'm not going to really risk that, am I? I could do, actually. No, let's not risk that. Junior Beasley. Huh? Junior Beasley, that's the one I wanted. Okay, let's bring you on in place of Nick Campbell-Lean, who's been booked. Okay, just a couple of sets of fresh legs on the pitch. You never know. There is a highlight, though, that Red Imps do have the ball, which does worry me somewhat. But Beasley steals the ball. He nicked it, okay. The young lad just off the bench, I'm giving him a bit of an opportunity here today, nicks the ball. Plays a fantastic pass through to the other man off the bench. Yunus Arab. Oh. Keeper saves it and puts it just wide. Whew. Andrade's corner. Comes out to Hill. Here's Butterworth. I don't know why Hill and Butterworth are so far at the box at a corner. I'm not sure, to be honest, but... Beasley. Cooper. Back to Osborne. Come on, guys. See it out. See it out. See it out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in! It was a tricky one, but we pulled it out of the bag there. Oh, no, I've skipped the team talk. Okay. Bad times. We pulled it out of the bag there. Does it say who we got in the next one? We've got College 75 in the Bright Stars, a trophy semi-final. Europa FC in the Rock Cup semi-final. We'll just have to wait and see who gets through in the Gibraltar Cup quarter-final. But either way, let's push forward. We've got a long time. Let's get to that game against Man 62. And here we go then, our last game of the first half of the season. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since the previous game, so match fitness is not looking great. They're looking very, very defensive with almost 8 players in defence. 7 players? Crazy, really. We'll be going there with Martinho in goal. Been fantastic for us so far this season. James Dean's going to play up the left. I'm really liking James Dean, you know. He's doing really, really well for us. Dave Taylor through the middle. 5 caps now for the national side. Alongside him, we have Jack Fitzwater. Out on the right today, we got Danny Fernandez. The free centre mids then are going to be Sergio Andrade. Playing alongside Tyreek Backinson in the middle. And out on the right, we have Nick Campbell-Lean, who's wanted now as well by Basingstoke. Okay, we can sort of bat Basingstoke away, I think. Gary Butterworth through the centre attacking mid spot. And then our front two today is going to be Wayne Hill playing alongside Mr. Sam Surridge. I feel like when we're going to become professional now as well, maybe we will be able to keep a hold of some of these players for a bit longer. So I really feel like I need to... Yeah, I need to push. Need to make sure that we are winning as many games as we can. And we need to make sure that we keep people happy. It's going to be a very interesting summer next year. There's going to be a big, big change, I think. Because, of course, I'm going to have to decide who we want to keep on a professional contract. Who is probably not good enough to be put on a professional contract. And then we'll have to have a look at potentially who do we bring in as well, I suppose. Come on, don't mess this up. Oh! Wow. I'm not sure if that was a good save or a bad save by Martinho, but either way, it didn't go in the back of the net. That's the main thing. Andrade's picked up a bit of a knock, but he seems to be running it off. James Dean back to Andrade once again. Back to Backinson. I can say the match fitness is not really on our side at this point in time because the big space of time we've had since the last game. Dean now to Andrade, his Backinson, Butterworth into Surridge. There we go, 1-0 offside. I was so happy there for a split second. Yeah, he's a mile offside, isn't he, really? A mile offside. Butterworth out wide to Hill. Plays it out to Dean. Dean bringing the ball forward. Here's Andrade. Back out to Dean. Is he onside? Seems to be. Ball into the middle. It's cleared by Hamed. Only as far as Andrade. Backinson. Oh, yes. Tyreek Backinson slams the ball into the top corner of the net. What a lad. What an absolute lad. What a mad lad. It was a great ball in. Hamed headed it clear, but Backinson, look at that. He's scored a few crackers like that this season already. And that's another one. As it looks like we're going to see it through till half time. This is a good game for us. Like I said, we want to finish top of the table for the first half. We want to try and finish as far away from the likes of Red Imps and Europa FC as possible in the league. That way we can try and hold on to it for the second half of the season, which is obviously a lot more difficult. Dean's ball. He's found Butterworth through the centre. Oh my god, Butterworth. What have you done, Butterworth? That should have been an easy goal, that one. Right, 1-0 up at half-time. Bit disappointed, but we're doing well. Let's say we're not going to guard against complacency. That's going to keep people pretty concentrated, which is what we need, really. Because they're in. Oh, good save, Martinho. That's the thing about having a strong goalkeeper. Here's Hamed. Big ball in. Oh, it's a free kick, okay. Okay, I thought it was going to be a penalty there for a second, but no, it's a free kick. I'm going to take Andrade off. He's playing well, but with that slight knock, I'm a little bit worried about him. I don't want to lose him for later in the season. Let's wait and see where this highlight goes first, actually. It looks like it might be a good chance for them here, actually. Mason, Hamed, Cabazuta. Kendall, Curra. Come on, get the ball off of him, get the ball off of him. It's off the post again. It's off the post again. Oh my god, I've hit the post so many times this game. That break between the last game and this has really been a struggle for us. That's the problem with not being professional. You don't train properly throughout these big gaps. Right, Andrade, you're going to have to come off, mate. Look at the match fitness down here. It's even worse down here. So Andrade comes off for Alvarez. Okay, let's just do that then. Let's protect Andrade. Don't want to risk him getting injured. Alright. Dean with the throw-in. I'd like to just get a second goal just to confirm this, to be honest with you. It's Hill down the line. I'd prefer him to be inside the box rather than crossing the ball in, to be honest. But Backinson's there. Back to Hill. Out wide to Dean. Here's Campbell-Lean. Back to Backinson. Butterworth. Backinson. Campbell-Lean. Backinson. Campbell-Lean. Cut it through. Cut it through. Oh, there was a space there. There was a space. Play it out wide then. Here we go. Danny Fernandez. Back into Campbell-Lean. Backinson. Come on, see the ball. Campbell-Lean. Back to Backinson. We're just going nowhere here, are we? Come on, put the ball in the box. Backinson now runs past. Oh, that was a bit crap, wasn't it? All of that build-up just for that crappy pass. It's terrible. Anderson plays it back to Cabazuta. Over the top, it's to Kendall. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can Martinho get there? He can! Martinho, once again, doing incredibly well. It's going to be a corner to be taken by Hamed. Kendall's there. Oh, again. This time it's gone over. I thought it was a save, actually. No, it's gone over the top of the bar. And we are holding on for dear life here, to be honest, aren't we? Let's bring on Charlie Rowan in place of Dave Taylor, who's been booked. Anyone else we want to bring on? Is anything else worth it? I think it's all a bit of a risk, isn't it, at the moment? Let's bring on Dominic Gardner in place of Sam Surridge. Let's just mix and match a little bit, eh? 15 minutes remain. And once again, the big ball over the top, finding Kendall. Here's Anderson. We need to nick that ball back and go on the counter-attack again. There we go, Danny Fernandez into Surridge. Big ball over the top by Surridge, finding Hill. Can he make it two? He can. It's disallowed. Ah! Disallowed. Just when I thought it was going to be better, but he's going to be offside, isn't he? He looked it to me. Oh, it's tight, actually. It's a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be. A lot tighter. Okay. 10 minutes remain. We will lead 1-0. Come on. Hold on. Hold on for dear life. There we go. Whoa. That was a tight one, that wasn't it? 1-0 victory. And there we go. Top half of the table. Let's push forward and I'll show you exactly where the split begins. And here we are then at the half-point stage of the season. As you can see, we are top of the table after the split. We are 6 points clear of both Lincoln Redim's and Lynx. And Europa FC down in 5th place, 11 points behind us. So we have got the best chance we've ever had to march on here and win the Gibraltarian National League. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push forward now. I'm going to come back to you roughly around about... Oh, the semi-finals, isn't it? Okay, I was going to say I normally come back beginning of March for the intake of Youth Academy, but it looks like it's going to be a double semi-final against College 75 in Europa FC, and then a semi-final and a game against Mons Calp in the league as well. So we'll do that. I'll play these 3 games off camera, and we'll come back for these cup games. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the Gibraltar Challenge. Bye.